Vikings, and with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Well, we all love to talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of the win last week, Kate. Could have took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise. Elevate everybody.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. The sack forces a now tougher third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing and doing his job.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Gets it through the middle. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about him walking off that field with a loss. That stings. No doubt he feels he could done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play action now. Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head out first and 10 from the 42.
First down.
Out of the gun. Young. Couldn't find a completion on first down. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
Young's pass.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To Justin Shorter. It's a gain of 10. And a Panther first down.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Young. Oh, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Etienne gets it on his own read. Oh, stiff arm! And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4.
Third along, Young.
Third down.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in. And I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the list football first. They're hanging on to it. So punt coming up on fourth down, and it's the Ghent, Belgium native, Corliss Waitman with the honors. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Brings up third down.
32, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up second and 2.
I'm not a bus. All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever, I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Give now to the running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
It's a gain of 3.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again following the sack. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. Shotgun snap out of Young. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Just playing the drive. Here's Mason. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. First down run, nabs him 5, and now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dave Hawkinson, he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mason will try this one at the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Surges. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichard headed out. This a 54-yarder.
A 54-yarder.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. First down, Young. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Young to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Panthers.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Simmons on the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
ETN on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. A gain of 7 and a Panther first down.
Young hangs on to it. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Young throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Young on third and goal. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Vikings have recovered. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Second and 7.
Here's second and 7. Looking middle. He's got Jefferson. Still going inside the 35. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
When things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Escapes a defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down, Carolina.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
McMillan. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Panthers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Panther first down.
Etienne again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs and the mounts are really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has it down close. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Fourth down, Young. The back grabs it. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch is made, a yard or 2 short of midfield.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Oh no, he lost control of another one. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Taken in by Addison, left side. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good.
Going again now, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. We'll start the second half with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect the quarterback, and they didn't either.
Third and long, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down.
On play action, here's Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
6 yards.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Carolina in punt formation. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down.
Back at the 11-yard line.
McCarthy looking to throw. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's running for it. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
McCarthy. A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Vikings first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's ETN. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down.
And it's third down.
Young to throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings...
From the shotgun, McCarthy. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings.
Working inside the red zone. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mason will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it here with ETN. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop-in. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Vikings offense back to the field now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Brought down back at the
Everyone's prepped.
24-yard
It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He tucks it and takes off. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A run here, it's Mason. And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
On the return, this is Etienne. Jukes one defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Panthers, their Teteroa McMillan taking over once again. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. On 1st down, they'll run.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ward on the coverage.
Here's Young to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
62 yards on the play. And a Panther 1st down.
From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Running once more with Mason. Juke the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Another run for Mason. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. McCarthy throwing here. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Felton, the man in motion. Mason will try this one up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
From the 38. Shit pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
McCarthy looking to throw. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Panthers offense and Tetaroa McMillan headed out there now. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Jukes out a 1-stop. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling.
And they take this in for the score. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.